Welcome back to another episode of Weeble Slice.
Now, make sure you like,
comment,
share, and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you got the notification bell clicked so you are notified when the latest episode has dropped.
That's for sure. And make sure you guys go over to our TikTok. Check us out over there. We got the shorts on deck. Follow us over there and see what we got going on. Now, what are we talking about today?
Now, he's kind of hyped because he's just going to look at me like, listen, if you're looking at the screen, he's referring to Shangri-La Frontier Season 2.
I stand on this one.
Now, the reason why we're reacting to this trailer because it just dropped like fresh off the press about 4 days ago, and it's the official main trailer. So this is the big boy that they're trying to get everybody to check out right before it gets you, hype sizzle reels right before the season actually come up, which is literally a few weeks away from now.
Go ahead and spin this clip. I'm ready.
All right.
時は現在、仮想空間でその世界の住人になりきってプレイするフルダイブ型 VR ゲームが隆盛を極めている。その VR ゲームの頂点に立ち、全世界で3000万人オーバーのプレイヤーを有する神ゲーが存在する。そのゲームの名はシャングリラフロンティアである。
存分に暴れ倒してやろうじゃねえか。新エリア到着だ。おっつ、早速出てきましたわ。攻撃力は高そうだが動きはどんくさいな。困った時。
This might be off topic. I don't want to talk about it before I lose my train of thought. Since you're the person who's fully caught up on the show, right? Because it's kind of similar, but it has its own different scope on it. What I mean by that is like SAO compared to this, right? It's a same concept, but you can't. If you die in this, you don't die in it in real life. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, there's like a lot of different full dive shows, but it's not like SAO because SAO is really based around they can't come out. Something drastic is happening in real life versus this is where they're just playing the game with friends.
I think that was more catered towards SAO season 1, right?
No, most of the seasons are like that.
They are like Gun Gale and everything
where
too?
there's something serious happening.
Oh, okay.
Where like I think it was maybe season 2 or 3 where they thought that the same thing was happening, but somebody was actually just going around in real life killing people with no trace. So most of their seasons are literally based around kind of like that.
Okay. That's all
things that can happen in like real life.
The reason why I wanted to bring it up, I'm like, I don't want to think about it and lose my train of thoughts. Like, hey, we can do what we want to do, and I'm thinking like, let me go and just pause it, and we can just finish the trade right after that comment.
Yeah, because most of it is like that. For like, I would say like 80% of SAO is like that in my personal opinion. Y'all can correct me in the comments if y'all wrong, but this one is more so about a guy who pretty much wanted a bigger challenge than some of the games that
I remember that part. Remember, I'm like halfway through season 1, so I understand that part.
Yeah, so he just wanted a challenge. Like, spit a clip.
最強種討伐者の3人が揃ってるんだから。ゴルフ玩具結成以来初の揃い踏みだね。
こまでもなんでもいいから協力してくれないか。
We're not gonna keep stopping, but we just having a side conversation, and we was talking about how one of the characters,
blonde chick that's right there on the screen, how she's actually a dude. And I said I forget what they call that in Japanese, but he said he knows people that does that in real life.
Like,
and I was like, oh, one of my homeboys, he does that in Elder Scrolls Online. He always picks chicks. He's like, why would I pick a dude? I want to look at a dude all day.
Yeah, so I'm about to ask you, what was his reasoning behind that?
He don't want to look at dudes, so he picks chicks.
So
he creates chicks.
So I know a guy as well. He probably won't watch this video too, and he does the exact same thing, and he had the exact same reasoning why he made chicks as well. Like, why would I make a guy when I can just make a girl who's really attractive and I can just look at her the whole time?
Yeah,
like,
usually I don't do that. I usually pick a dude because I'm going to put myself inside of the video game.
Listen, that's my same reason. I tell them, I said, if I'm gonna make a video game, I'm visualizing myself in that virtual world, right? So I want to be like, okay, even if I'm a different race, how will I create myself to be that type of race?
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking about.
I get teach their own.
Yeah.
久々に暴れようぜ。
野衆のリュカオンの情報を持っているのは君だけなんだ。
ゲームのストレスはゲームで発散。
クラン連盟を組みたい。
おそらくユニークモンスターはただ戦うだけじゃ倒すことは不可能だと思う。
最高に楽しいと思わない？
最高だ。シャングリラフロンティア一気に畳みかける。シャングリラフロンティアセカンドシーズン10月から日5枠にて放送開始。全員退治。
Now, did the trailer do anything? Cause I know you was gonna watch the show anyway, so the trailer didn't have to really try to sell you.
They didn't have to sell me, but it definitely made it very interesting. There was a couple of key moments in there, but just in case you guys couldn't see because we were in the way, that's October 13th, which is coming out. So this is going to be definitely a fall anime. So we're going to start there. Definitely part of fall season. I would say it's definitely one of the ones to move something out the way for. I stand by this anime. I think that it's really good. They're picking up right where they left off, right after they defeated that first god beast samurai robot crazy thing. That was a great fight. So in case you haven't saw that, or if you just want the highlight clips, we actually have a short based off that, and you can I'm pretty sure we're going to put it in the description box, but definitely check out that fight. It was pretty good. I would say that they show the wolf that he lost to for a brief second, because that's what he's pretty much building up all this power for. Because once they defeat all these great, I think it's like 13 of these different types of beasts or bosses, and it's supposed to help unlock the rest of the world because they only in like 1/10 of the world. But when he defeated that samurai, it unlocked a part of the world, and everybody in the whole game benefited from it. So, and everybody wants to know, hey, who defeated the boss? But he's trying to hide their whole team so people don't know it was them. So very interesting. I don't want to give a lot away, but I'm excited. Yes, the trailer did do justice. And obviously you see I have a lot to say.
Yeah, so I'll let him carry this one a little bit because he's more of a fan of the show, so I'm gonna let him be a fanboy for once and actually enjoy the show and the trailer for what it is. Because me personally, I watched the first half of the first season. If you don't know, and I said it previously on multiple occasions, it was a good show. It's just not. It haven't just spoke to me personally like that. I just have other shows that caught my attention a little bit more, and I just basically separate what I'm really watching and basically be selective on what show I'm going to watch. And it was one of the. What season was that show dropped? I think it was spring, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was last year because it had two parts to it too. Because it was like 12, and then I forget if they call it a core or whatever they call it, but it's 25 episodes now. So it didn't drop at 25. They took like that, like going into like spring, going into summer or something like that. So
it was the same season as Fan, right? That's
yeah.
That's why I was picking and choosing. Like, hey, this one I'm gonna watch, this one I'm watching, and that was one of them. And I'm like, you know what?
I think once you see that fight, I think that you'll have a lot of more respect for the show. I'm not saying you don't, but I'm saying like once you that fight itself.
He just want y'all listen. He just trying to get me. He trying to sell the show to me. He
trying
to get me invested into the show. Like,
I just know I know that you appreciate a good fight, and it actually is a legitimately good fight.
Okay,
so
I do. I'm gonna close out to this because we getting a little too long. I do like shows that certain fights just seem like it's just there for no reason. Like I'm like certain shows I can't think of exactly what show I'm thinking of right now, but I'm like, man, this fight scene is unnecessary, and it just been extremely extra for no reason. Like everybody's powering up, everybody's going all out, and there was no build up.
Yeah,
right. You know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? And I'm like, this is unnecessary. So when it's actually legit reason for the fight, and they actually have like a lot of backstory, I'm like, okay, I'm invested now, right? So I hope it's not like that. That's what I would say.
Well, definitely check this one out and let us know if you'll be watching season 2. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel.
And as always, we are Weeble Slice, and we are out.